We got started before Cars and Coffee was really a happening thing, and I had noticed there was a couple of them across the country, primarily on the West Coast, and decided to do one. Was online with a guy on Ferrari Chat, and everyone was fired up about doing it, and then nobody decided to, so I had this building here, so we just decided to wing it, and that's how we started. The early events were pretty fun. They were a very small group of people. Kind of the same people would show up. It was a limited number of cars, 10, 15, 20. I remember the first time we filled the entire one side of the street, and we have the street blocked off. We were just so excited. It's probably like 50 cars. Now I would say we average between 300 to 400. I think our top number is like 430, so it's a pretty big event.
I personally like to be involved in Cars and Coffee because of the camaraderie of the people and learning about people and all of their different things that they do in their lives and what brings us together as a whole, the glue, which is the cars, and how they love their car for certain reasons and how we love our cars for a certain reason, yet we're somehow all interconnected with this.
The community is pretty great that comes here. All the people, the attendees, especially with the younger generation, is pretty awesome. I mean, you pull in with your modified car and you roll and you park next to someone who's got like, let's say a Lamborghini Aventador or McLaren, something really high that you want to get to. And you get out of your car and then you start in a conversing. That's probably one of the coolest aspects, is how well everybody has the same passion. You talk about it, learn about each other's cars. No matter what you bring, where you're at, what your social status is, or anything, it's just a great environment of like-minded people.
Here at Cars and Coffee, we embrace everyone from the younger people who are maybe on their first car and are super passionate about it, all the way to older collectors. And the best thing about it is getting young people involved that don't even have a car, just come and see, they're with their dads, and we're trying to cultivate this great enthusiasm for the hobby.
You know, when we first started, it was just fun to try and build something and see how big it can become, and we just loved meeting other people that had similar interests. But eventually, it made a concentrated effort and decision to try and do something positive with it. So, got involved with Cars Curing Kids, and then quickly realized that we could ask for donations as people were coming in, and it's worked out really well. Last year, we raised over $10,000 for the charity. We're looking for sponsorship, and it isn't a lot of money. There's multiple ways you can do it. You could match what is donated through the people that come to the event. There's some secondary type sponsorships that you can do. 100% of the money that we collect, either for attendees at the event or sponsors, goes directly to the charity.
Well, I've always found that when you support a community as passionate as our Cars and Coffee community, that people really want to invest back in you as a sponsor because you are helping them as well.
I think it's a really great opportunity to be able to give back to your community, especially if you have any interest in anything auto-related. It's a great way to advertise, and it's a real interesting cross-section of people. It crosses all socioeconomic boundaries, and I think sponsoring something like this really adds a lot of credibility to your company and is a nice way to reach a new audience.